Okay, today I'm going to tell you how to remove a locking door set from a door. It's a knob, as any other doorknob would be, and it has the key on the other side, as you can see there. The first thing you want to do is get a screwdriver and undo this screw, and then the other screw on the other side. But make sure that they stay against the door, and you can let the other side fall out. That way you get as much contact with the screwdriver and the screw as possible, and you want to use a smooth screwdriver so that you don't damage the finish on this knob. For example, if you use a drill, like I have one down here, if you use that drill bit, you can see the edges on there. The edges would damage the finish on that knob, and then it would not look nice, and it would also lose its antimicrobial properties. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these screws, and again I'm just going to let the doorknob stay against the door so that I get the most contact with that screw as possible, and I'm going to let the other side just come out the back. Okay, as you can see, I've got the screw that's a little bit loose, and the doorknob over here is a little bit loose. And I'm also holding the door with my feet. That way it doesn't move, and you can move and still reach both sides of the knob. Okay, here we are a little bit further. Again, the screws are against the doorknob. That way I have the most contact again with the screwdriver and the screws, and I'm letting the other side push on out the back. Okay, so now I have the doorknob removed, and just that bolt is in place. Here's the doorknob. I've gone ahead and put the screws back in, put the pieces together, which is very easy to do. Same way you take it out. Again, I just let the back side fall out and remove the front end, just like I showed you. Now all you need to do is remove the bolt. Take that screw out, and then just remove the bottom screw. Alright, now that that's loose, then all we need to do is pull the bolt straight out. Then you can put the new one in. And I will show you that in just one moment. Okay, I am back now, and so here's the door without the old knob in there. So it's nice and ready for me to put the new one in. So I've already unpackaged the new one. So you start with the lock piece, the latch, and you want to put it in there just like this, and then make sure that it's the right direction so that when you close the door it locks instead of being the other direction, because you can put it in backwards like that, and then you can see it would not lock. So you want to put it in the right direction like that, and then you can close the door. Alright, now again I'm just going to hold the door with my feet, and I'll start by putting in the new lock with, of course, the keys on the outside. Okay, so here's my outside part with the keys and the locking mechanism. I like the key part to be down, so I'm going to put it down. As you can see there, rotate it down, and come in from the outside, you can see, and then I'm going to come through the hole in this direction, right there. And then there you have it. It is through the door, ready to receive the other part, and I'll show you the outside. Very simple. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the screws in the lock right there and into the latch portion right there and there to hold that into place. So here we go for the first screw, and I'm not going to screw it all the way down tight. I'm just going to screw it down a little bit so that it doesn't wiggle around. Again, I'm using my regular screwdriver instead of a drill so I don't mar the finish on the knob. Just a little snug like that. Okay, now the outside knob is in place, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to get the other knob, which is like this, and I'm going to run it right over that piece there, and then I'm going to put in the screws. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I get the screws in. It's too hard to hold the camera and do this with one hand. Okay, so I got the screws started, and again you want to have them as far away from the knob as possible so that when you put the screwdriver in place you have as good a fit as you can, as opposed to the screws being way up here and your screwdriver out at a big angle. It won't be able to turn the screw. So I have the screws all the way pushed in on this side, and the handle on the other side is out, which is fine. It's going to come back in as I screw these screws in on this side, and then it'll be nice and tight. Alright, I'll show you that part way, and then I'll show you when I'm finished. Okay, there it is, almost all the way tight. And this side you can still see the screws are as close to the doorway as I can get them. That gives me a good fit on the top of the screw, not out here. Okay, so the next picture will be showing you the doorknob all the way tight. Very easy. Okay, and there we have it. The doorknob is all the way installed, nice and tight. And the other side, also nice and tight. And the function is good. And the keys lock. There you have it. Works perfectly. Very easy. All right. That's it, everyone. If this video helped you out, please like and subscribe. My name is Ken Newman, and the lock is Defiant. That's the lock of my choice. As a matter of fact, I replaced all the doorknobs in my house with Defiant. Thank you, and have a great day.